because all of these kids love to read. Is there any better gift to give your child on the holidays than the gift of reading? MrsP.com is a magical online library devoted to inspiring children to read, and we are so lucky because this morning, Mrs. P herself, you're joining us here with some of your picks for some great books this holiday season to give as a gift. And I have to say, I know I've been saying it all morning, I'm a broken record, but it's such a wonderful gift to give, a book, because it really does keep on giving.
It's true. There's nothing better than a book. I'm telling you right now, and we have some incredible books here.
We have some great ones. But let's start off with, I know we sort of group them in different categories. So if we start off with the children's books, what are some of the ones you picked out for us today?
Well, here's a wonderful book. It's called Lincoln and Douglas, and it's very pertinent right now. Abraham Lincoln has a big party to celebrate his inauguration and invites his friend Frederick Douglass. It's amazing.
The big one coming up.
Big one.
This other book you have here, It's Time to Sleep.
A Time to Sleep, my love.
Natalie Tillman. It's a beautiful book. I have to say, I just bought it for my cousin who's expecting a baby. Someone else had given me another one of her books. They're beautifully illustrated, and the stories are just so touching.
And like a lullaby, it just sways as you read it. It really wants you to fall asleep.
Soothes you to sleep. And these are all books that I think parents would love as well. Looking at some what do we have over here? These are pop-up books?
Oh, these are pop-up books. We've got the ABC 3D book, which is all about alphabets. I think children would love that. We've got Olive, the other reindeer.
I love Olive.
Gosh.
It's a great
Olive,
story.
the other reindeer.
I have to say, I didn't get that at first. I had to read the book a couple times, and then it made sense.
Olive, a little dog who runs away to be a reindeer. And of course, the most beautiful pop-up book of them all, Brava, Straga, Nona.
Can we take a look at this maybe? I'm going to pick it up and see if we can get a shot of this. Now, what does Brava, Straga, Nona mean?
Well, it sort of means
Look
congratulations, grandmother.
at that.
Look at this is a book you could live in.
This
Just
is
buy it if you
incredible.
don't have a home. Live in the book.
So is this a story about a grandmother?
It is. It's the second of a series of books by this wonderful, wonderful man.
Wow, those are beautiful.
It's a book that any child would love to have. And then we have the young adult books here.
And it's so nice to see. I love seeing young adults as selections because when they're kids, it's very easy for us to read to our children. But as they get older, we want them to do it on their own too and want to do it.
Well, I think a child would be successful if someone were reading to that child, and then that child would later read for himself. That's the basis of a good and successful life. Here's a book that I think everybody's going to...
This one caught my eye as a Harry Potter fan.
Very good. This is called The Tales of Beedle the Bard. This is the stories that the witches and wizards read to their little witches and wizards that we muggles have never, ever seen before.
I'm going to need to get that one. I hope Santa's watching. I would take one of those, please, Santa.
We've got The Comeback Season, about a little girl who's trying to really work through some hard times and spends all her time at Wrigley Field. It's wonderful. This is about a little girl who's during the Depression in the Deep South.
Maybe a little bit timely as well. Now, I know you've also brought some of your favorite classic books, and you're going to read to all of us this morning, which is such a treat for us. What will you be reading for us, Mrs. P?
Well, today I'm going to read to you one of the books from Mrs. P's special aisle at powells.com, and it's called The Princess and the Pea. And it's one of the classic books.
It is, I love it.
Because, you know, the thing about classic books, they're inexpensive, they're a gift that keep on giving, but a really good gift is to take your child to the library and get him a library card.
There you go.
That's free.
Such
Opens
a great
the world.
lesson as well.